Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in yet another video on this channel. And in today's video, we are going to discuss on what things can be done during the upcoming Holi festivities that can actually boost your Navagrahas or boost your planets. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any mantras or any totkas which they call as such, because these things, they don't really work. But even if they do, they'll be limited to very few individuals who have already spent a lot of time in sadhana or individual spiritual practices. But when it comes to dealing with planets as a whole, this time of Holi, from the 7th of March to the 15th of March, this is known as Holi Ashtak. Okay. And this time is very, very powerful for, you know, remedifying your planets as a whole. Okay? And I'll be giving you remedies for all the planets. And these are very simple things that you can do without spending a penny from your end. Okay. And these these remedies, they need to be done either on the 14th or on the 15th. So both days are equally good. And I encourage you to write back to me, in the comment section regarding any doubts that you may have after watching this video. Okay. So Holi, as I said, this is a very unsettling period of the year for a lot of us, because for almost all of us, because we have two eclipses coming back to back. And then there is this, solar eclipse as well as lunar eclipse coming. And then now this is like sitting on a bridge, knowing that both sides of the road are difficult for you. So take this time and utilize it to the maximum to remedify your planets, to enhance your planetary energies. Okay. So for the sun, what you can do is, the whole concept of this video is decluttering. Okay. And this is a very important concept, because you are decluttering is about activating the 12th house. Okay. And a lot of things have been said about the 12th house and how it is dusthana, and this and that, how it is bad, how it is the house of loss. But it is the house of loss only for the first house, remember. And the 12th house is the house of loss only for the first house, right? But you need the 12th house energy to actually enhance the chart. And remember, 12th house carries the energy of Jupiter. It carries the energy, it carries the signature energy of Jupiter, which is the energy of expansion, the energy of abundance. Okay. So, the whole fundamental concept of this video is based on the activity of decluttering. And for improving the sun in your horoscope, you start with decluttering all the old and unused wood or furniture in your house. Okay, this is very, very important. You may have, maybe some construction had happened a year ago. You still kept those, construction materials, wood materials there, or say you no longer use a furniture or need furniture. Maybe there is an unused bed in your house which no one is using, or it's in a very bad condition. Okay, so you will declutter all the wood and unused furnitures in your house. It can mean unused beds, sofas, tables, chairs, anything, okay, which is made of wood, right? And it can be made of iron as well, but you'll declutter your entire house from all the unused furniture, and that is going to really improve your sun. Okay. Now, for the moon, this is going to involve decluttering your emotions. Okay, you make it a point to declutter your emotional baggage, and the easiest way to do it is to forgive and forget everyone who you think have wronged you in certain ways. Okay, and the first step in forgiving and forgetting involves forgiving your parents. Okay, then it comes to forgiving your siblings. Then it comes to forgiving people around you. Your friends, your extended family members, your colleagues, your bosses, maybe. Okay, so just forgive everyone, whomever you can. A lot of people suffer because they carry a lot of grudges against their parents. Okay, we all have had those moments where we have blamed parents for a lot of things which are not right in our lives. So you must forgive and forget your parents before you go to someone else. Okay, and then you must forgive and forget your siblings. Okay, so this is a very powerful thing to do. And you may, don't be fooled by the simplicity of what I'm trying to say. But once you do it consciously, it's going to create some very profound shifts in your consciousness. Okay. Next up, for remedifying Mars and Ketu. Okay. For remedifying Mars and Ketu, you will declutter all the unused technical things which are there in your house. Okay, you'll declutter all the unused technical things. It could be an unused battery, or it could be an unused clock or an unused watch. Maybe an unused computer which no longer is useful. It could be an unused camera, maybe an old camera. Okay, something which is not in use. It could be an unused car, or it could be it could be an say unused vehicle which belonged to a grandfather, but now to a grandfather, but now it has gathered dust, or it has plants are growing over it, maybe which you have not used. So try to declutter those things, and it's going to remedify your Mars as well as your Ketu. Okay. Now, coming to the planet Mercury. So for improving Mercury, you shall declutter your phone. Okay, so again, this may sound very, very silly. This may sound very, very stupid, but when it comes to Mercury, you shall declutter your phone of all the old unused photos, unused videos, or videos which are no longer important to you. Maybe you can clear your WhatsApp chats as well, messenger chats. You shall remove all the unwanted people from your contact list on social media. You shall unclutter your phone. Okay, you shall delete all the unused and unnecessary contacts in your phone. Maybe it could be an ex whom you're no longer contacting, or maybe it could be someone whose number you no longer need, or maybe it's a chat which is occupying a lot of space on your social media apps. Okay, so you shall unclutter your phone, and maybe it could be some images which you don't need anymore. So that is a great way to improve your Mercury. Okay, uh for Jupiter, please go and clean your temple. Okay, please go, and it could be a very small temple that you have at home, but you shall clean your temple, throw away all the unused stuff, things which may have gathered dust over a period of years. There could be photos of gods and goddesses which are torn, which maybe, some people in India, especially in India, they have a habit of cutting out the photos of gods and goddesses from calendars and putting it in the house temple. So if those photos have been torn, then please remove it and unclutter your temple. Okay, this is a very, very important thing to do. Okay, and if you have any unused clothes related to your little ones, maybe you have had a baby, and now the baby is 5 years old or maybe more, and you are still carrying stuff which was given to your baby as a toddler. You need to unclutter those things as well. Okay. Now coming to Venus, you shall declutter your wardrobe. Okay, you shall declutter your wardrobe. You shall declutter your makeup box. Okay, you shall declutter your luxury items, your perfumes, your branded items which you're no longer using. You don't have to throw them away, of course. You can give it to people who are underprivileged, or people who are not so fortunate as you. So try to give away all your old clothes. Okay, try to give away things which you are no longer using, which relates to your which relates to your beauty, which relates to your luxury. Okay, for Saturn and Rahu, you will do two things. Number one, you will all the mirrors in your house, you will either keep facing east or not. Okay, this is a very powerful Rahu remedy, right? Your mirrors should either be on the east side or on the north side. You should not look at a mirror facing west or facing uh, south. Okay, you should always look at a mirror while facing east or facing north. That is number one. Number two, check your wristwatches, right? If you have an unused wristwatch which is no longer showing the correct time, please correct that time and start reusing the wristwatch, or maybe sell it off and get a new one in exchange for it. Or, if you have a wall clock that is no longer working, please throw it away or change the battery of that thing. Okay. Similarly, you should, as a Saturn remedy, you should keep all the walls on the west walls of your house. Sorry, all the clocks on the west wall of your house. Okay. All the wall clocks should be on the west side, right? That means the clocks should be facing east. And last but not the least, the photos of your ancestors, which you may have at your home, they should be on the south wall facing north. Okay, so these are the three important changes you should make. Again, I'm repeating for your convenience. Your mirrors should be towards the east or the north. The photos of your ancestors or people who are no longer with you, they should be on the south wall, and your wall clocks should be on the west walls of your house. Okay, so make these changes. Of course, you're not going to get instant results. Maybe some of you will get instant results, because the day to perform these things are so very powerful. And please let me know in the comment section whether it works, how you felt after doing this remedy, and I'm sure you'll have very good things to say about this. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends and family if you think they are going to benefit from this knowledge. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and of course, you can always reach out for a consultation at the given number. Namaste, Om Gurave Namaha, and I wish you a very, very happy Holi in advance. Namaste.